Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 27th. So this week, you're going to have a really good week. I think everybody's going to have a good week at the end here of July. I think July was like a little bit more intense for people, possibly for a lot of people. I think, and I mean, that would make sense now that I'm saying it because, now we're moving into Leo or whatever. So, I think it's a little bit more of a break type of energy going on here. But the first card you have is the Seven of Spades. What I'm getting off of this card is that you need to look at the little improvements in your life, the little things that are improving. It's almost like maybe on the surface you feel like things are not getting better. But I think if you look and you kind of look at what's really going on, you will see a lot of things that are getting better. And they might be small, but this card is just asking you to notice those things. That's all it is. It's just saying, hey, we want you to look at those things and notice them. A lot of times with manifestation and law of attraction, which is a whole nother discussion, which, I think is blown way out of proportion. But, one of the things you have to do is you have to recognize the changes that are happening. Because if you don't, it's like you're telling the universe that, if you keep focusing on nothing happening, then guess what? Nothing will happen. So this card says make sure to look at those little things. It's kind of like a glass half full card. If you even look at it, it even looks like a glass, So it does ask you to look at the positive things in life. I think you're going to have a very positive week, so I don't think it's going to be hard for you to do. Next card you have is the Two of Diamonds. This is a positive relationship card. It has to do with job relationships, business relationships for the most part. And it can even be support coming from your partner as well. So, job support. Maybe you're trying to find a job. Your partner will be very supportive this week. If you have a business, same deal. Your partner, whether it be your love partner or your actual business partner, should be very supportive, very helpful this week. Getting a lot of things done this week with this card. And it's a good balance card. I think business job wise, it'll be very balanced week, very successful week as well, when it comes to those things. And next you have the Ace of Hearts coming in, so a lot of love energy for those single Aries out there. I'd say get out there and try to meet somebody. Whenever this card comes in, I always say that, to go out and try to meet somebody because the love energy is definitely there, or at least put yourself out there to try to meet somebody somewhere. Online, doesn't matter. In real life, just somewhere. And it is a card of your problems going away as well. I always say that about the hearts. The hearts cards always represent problems that you've had disappearing, going away. That might be a trend for you, Aries. I don't know. I'd have to go back over and watch some of your other readings, but it seems to be a trend for everybody, really. But anything negative, any negative situations will kind of be worked out in your favor this week that you encounter. So that is a very good sign. And then finally, you have the Ten of Clubs, which is a great card, one of my favorites in the deck. It does represent harvesting something. This is something you've worked for sure, whether it be a job, a business, something along those lines. It can even be a relationship. If you've been working for a better relationship or you have been working for a relationship in general, this can be you harvesting that relationship and actually manifesting and creating it and starting one. And I'm getting that for a lot of you, so that's interesting. But it can also, again, it is a card that does represent business success for the most part. So I would say if you have a business or you're looking at starting a business, you'll have a lot of success this week. If you have a job, same deal. You'll be encountering a lot of success this week. Feels like a very good, stable, successful week. So thank you for watching.